IVM. Hello, welcome and Khushamadid. You're listening to The Note with me, Mahrukh Inayat. Three very important developments happened in the past fortnight that have compelled me to take up the issue that I have in this episode of The Note. Number one, Member of Parliament from Tamil Nadu, D. Ravi Kumar, wrote to the Lok Sabha proposing a law which guarantees right to health. The right to health, I repeat that, to every citizen of the country. Essentially making right to health a fundamental right. Now, while Article 21st or 21 of the Constitution guarantees protection of life and personal liberty, the Indian Constitution does not explicitly recognize the right to health as a fundamental right. Now, this proposed bill by the Tamil Nadu MP will be called the 127th Amendment Constitution Bill 2021. It proposes to insert Article 21B, and under this new article, no one shall be refused emergency medical treatment. That's the fundamental basis of the right to health, that no one shall be refused emergency medical treatment. Now, the second big development was that the highest court of the country, the Supreme Court, took notice of a report on Uttar Pradesh allowing the Kanwar Yatra and said, and I quote, "The health of the citizenry of India and their right to life are paramount. All other sentiments, albeit religious, are subservient to the most basic fundamental right," unquote. And the third development was an evocative speech in the Rajya Sabha by RJD MP Professor Manoj Jha, who said, among other things, that those who lost their lives in the second wave of the pandemic have left behind a living document of our failure. It was an emotional speech, and Jha said that even the poorest in the country were taxpayers, and the responsibility of a welfare state is to ensure the right to health and the right to work. Right to health. These three developments have made me ask the question, why not? And there are more than enough reasons to back this. I'm just going to quote from an Oxfam India report that came out in the past week, which said, and there are some of the glaring facts that this report comes out with. Number one, India has one government allopathic doctor for every 10,189 people and one state-run hospital for every 90,343 people. That's nearly one hospital for nearly 1 lakh of people and one doctor for nearly 11,000 people. The report also says that rural India houses about 70% of the Indian population, while it has only 40% of the beds in the country. So the 30% of rural population is without any access to beds. It also goes on to say that 63 million people are pushed into poverty every year due to health costs. 67.8% of total expenditure on health in India is paid out of pocket, while the world average is 18% and Indian average is 67, nearly 68%. What is even more shocking that the Oxfam India report has come out with is that the health budget for 2021-22 has declined by 9.8% from revised estimates, which means that in a year when this country was hit by COVID, when we saw a disastrous second wave, the budget towards health has actually declined. These facts and many more that this report brings out, and the fact that I spoke about the three developments that really struck a chord with me, make me believe that the right to health is as fundamental a right as any other, especially when we live in the times of a pandemic. If this doesn't wake us up, I don't know what will. The demand to right to health recognizes it as a fundamental right It has been made in the past. It's been made in 2017, then again in Parliament in 2018, and then again in 2019, but things have not moved forward. Health is never part of election manifestos. It's never made into a political issue. Right about now is the time when it should. My point is, listeners, if now, when COVID-19 has hit us where it hurts the most, where all of us have been witnesses to the breakdown of our health infrastructure, where bodies have been cremated and buried unnamed, where people have literally gasped for breath and succumbed, if we don't fight for this right now, then when? If our legislators, if in our parliament it is not the only issue that we speak about, then when? If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on our social media. We are @IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. And if you want to reach out to me, I'm Mahrukh Inayat on Twitter and Mahrukh Inayat on Instagram as well.
Hey, everybody, let me tell you a little bit about what happened on the IVM Podcast Network this week. We've had some amazing stuff, right? I don't know if you're aware of the redoing or the rebranding of the Traveling Professors show. We called it now Smarter with Sid, with Siddharth Deshmukh. This week he examines Netflix getting into e-commerce, and will this affect how Amazon's dominating the space? Also, let me give you another quick hits to join up on. So on Cyrus Says, Cyrus was joined by Olympic equestrian Imtiaz Anis, and Nishan Burla from the Triangle Offense podcast showed up on Thursday's Cock and Bull to talk about the NBA Finals. On Naan Kari, Sadaf and Archie were joined by Keshav Chaturvedi of the Tere Mere Raste podcast. On Storytellers and Storytellers, Vineet talks to Ashim Mathur from Dolby. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Instagram to keep up with what's going on the network. And with that, let me also just finally thank our sponsors. They're what makes things possible. We'd like to thank CIET, Cred, Global Victoria, Bank of Baroda, Intuit India, and Lenovo. Thank you so much for making this possible.
We live in an age of disruption, of immense change in every aspect of work, life, and business. But is the old way of doing things truly dead? And are we ever going to stop saying the new normal? Join me, Varun Dugirala, on Advertising is Dead every Tuesday as I talk to entrepreneurs, leaders, creators, and change makers from across business, media, marketing, and beyond to dig a little deeper into how we got here, what we're doing now, and where we're headed. You can catch all the episodes of Advertising is Dead on the IVM Podcast website, app, or wherever you get your podcast from.